amidst the growing pressure from the India Alliance partners, there has been an interesting turn of events for the International Congress, where it is being speculated that the Indian National Congress is going to fight from the 255 seats. This is a massive step back from the 2019 elections, where there were 420 seats on which the Congress has fought. The remaining minority of the seats had been distributed amongst the UPA partners, in this case the India Alliance partners. Now, in a situation such as this, where there is the halfway mark of 273, there are a total of 543 seats to be contested. Is this then a declaration and a submission from the part of the Congress saying that it is not capable of fighting a direct fight against the BJP, and it will in fact require more than half the support of its India Alliance members to take on the BJP? Let's start this conversation. Joining me on the telecast is Udit Raj. He's a Congress leader. Good to have you, sir, on the telecast with us. My first question, the 255 seat sharing formula, where speculation is rife that the Indian National Congress is likely to give away the rest of the majority of the seats to the India Alliance partners. How do things pan out for the Congress and the India Alliance members in this probable seat sharing formula?
You see, the first that who has given this information that we have agreed to 256, one, and second, the negotiation and discussions are going on. I'm not informed that Congress is ready to fight in 256. From where? What is your source? Because things have not been finalized as yet. I think it's a mere surmises and conjectures, or maybe it is speculations, but it's not a reality. Let whole marathon be done. We'll be informing you that, of course, how many seats we'll be contesting. But today the priority is to overthrow this dictatorial government. Today the priority.
Udit Rajji, also, do you think, does this, is this also quite reflective of how the India Alliance partners see this UPA cohesion of power and the growing pressure that perhaps the Congress is facing from the India Alliance partners? Because at this point, there have been a number of meetings of the India Alliance that have already happened. One that was happening in Mumbai, and then it went on from Bihar to Mumbai to Tamil Nadu and in Delhi. Everybody has been talking about when the seat sharing formula would be declared. Is this then an indication of how things are going to pan out for the Congress, where is Congress going to take a back seat?
See, what happened is that it's a real democratic alliance, not that one man show. And it's bound to happen. Each party has got its own ambition, objectives and principles. And had it not been different, they could have perhaps been in one party. And naturally, it's a bargaining. Nobody wants to get less. So this is the process. See what before the India Alliance meeting started, what was contemplated, what was commented by BJP. I spoke for that year back or 6 months back that, it's a dream. They are not going to come together.
Okay, but then is the Congress at this point conceding defeat, keeping in mind that it is only going to fight 255 of the 543 seats? BJP says it's going to cross the 350 mark on its own accord, and when the NDA forces join, it is going to cross 400.
See, what happened, the priority of Congress is currently is to prevent dictatorial government, dictatorship, protect the democracy, protect the constitution. Now our priority is this. Not the priority is to get more and more seats, but seats which we should go get should be fought effectively. That is our priority. And I said that we are ready to sacrifice for the sake of the country, for the sake of the constitution and democracy. As Congress had sacrificed a lot during freedom struggle, this party is known for sacrificing for others, for the country.
Okay.
It's
So then
not power
also an
hungry.
important question, Udit Raj, is this a well thought out strategy, perhaps also an intelligent move on the part of the Congress to step back, because the results of 2014 and 2019, if they are any indication, Congress decided to fight maximum of the seats, it ended up winning minimum of the seats. This time around, if you are going to turn things around, play by the book and decide to give the seats to be contested, candidates to be fielded of other political parties, of other regional satraps who are strong in their regional bastions, perhaps you could then unitedly fight against the BJP and even dream of winning the election.
You are partly correct. See, in 2014 and 2019, it was not in we saw the way that the entire governance will collapse and entire power will get concentrated in hand of one or two people. Now what happened? The government institutions are collapsed, the media is collapsed, the judiciary is also there. So now the circumstances are completely different. And at this time, even if Congress has to sacrifice, and I see that, of course, at this juncture, what is important is not the way we fought in 14 and 19 to get the more seats. Our motto is to prevent the dictatorship and protect the constitution. I look at the thing, and this is really reality. We are worried about not winning the winning, but saving the country. Already the country has gone in hand of dictator.
Fair enough, sir. Stay on with me. I'm also going to get a BJP spokesperson. Shikha Rai joins me on the telecast. Shikha, do you see this as a judicious, intelligent move by the Congress? If these reports are true that there are going to be 255 seats that are going to be fought by the Congress. In the past instances, there were over 400 that were fought by the Congress in the 2019 elections. We all were there to see the results. There was an absolute majority with which the BJP ended up winning. Now, when you have regional satraps like Aam Aadmi Party and the DMK, you have the TMC, you have other regional political parties, you have the JDU, you have the RJD. It's intelligent to let them be fielded from these constituencies because they are their strongholds.
One thing is for sure that Congress has realized the reality. It has lost its ground. That is why I think, as you said, that it is an intelligent move on their part because they know what their status is in now in the people of this country. That is why I think they have kept their share of the whatever they call this India Alliance, which I believe it's not going to be there for in the near future, because when the seats sharing and everything will happen, we will come to know as to what has gone.
No, but like I said already,
right.
It seems as if the Congress has made the sound decision that listen, let's not have brickbats, let's not fight over it. We are going to let you fight. Again, how is Congress at this time to decide? Yes. To decide the rules of the game?
No. But one thing is there, definitely that they have lost confidence in themselves. If we look at the statement of Mr. Mukul Wasnik, what is he said that in keeping in view the influence of the regional parties in their areas, we will have dialogue and then we will decide. So definitely Congress has realized that it has lost its influence in many of the states, as we have seen in the past. So you call it intelligent, you call it the realization. But it is a fact that Congress has lost its ground. Congress has lost
fair enough.
confidence in
Congress
itself.
has lost its ground. The maximum number of states are being ruled by the BJP. We saw the assembly election results as well. So then, Shikha, at this time, are you also worried? And you are going to play a conscious game as well, because there are regional parties, including the Aam Aadmi Party, which has gotten the national tag, which has also been able to do a good performance, has to showcase a good performance when it came to the Gujarat elections. When we take a look at the TMC, when we take a look at the DMK, you will have to play, you have to strengthen your game here, because unlike in the 2014 and 2019 elections, Congress has learnt its lesson.
Very true, but one thing is for sure, BJP will contest on its own strength. We are definitely not going to, make a fall in our number of the seats that the alliance BJP is in, definitely. And the regional party, as you said, even the Aam Aadmi Party, what has it fared in these 5 states election in the past, held? We have very much seen that they have got number of votes more lesser than even Nota votes. So we are not concerned very much, this thing about the regional parties, as I've said that.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Advocate Gyanendra Mishra, if you could get into the conversation now, do you think this decision by the Congress is going to help things around in favor of India Alliance and thereby in favor of the Congress?
Yes, Megha. So thank you for having me on your show. I think, we need to understand that elections are also a kind of a battle which is fought through the electorate and in a democratic way through the electorate. And understanding your strengths and weaknesses and also appreciating the strength of your enemy are the first strategic understanding that you ought to have if you want to win the battle. And I think now the Congress is doing or taking all the right things as far as strategizing about fighting the next electoral elections by strengthening the India alliance. Because there is no gainsaying in this fact that if any constructive or any significant opposition is built against the BJP and the NDA alliances, it could only be answer lies only in having a equally strong and cohesive alliances, which is the efforts are being made, what we call the India alliance. And I think the first most important aspect of making a cohesive alliance against NDA and BJP in particular would be to address the regional strength of the different components of India alliances.
Yeah.
See, it is not about, it is not about winning how many seats you fight. It is about your percentage of winning, that how many seats you fight and win. Suppose today Congress says that I want to fight the 300 seats or 400 seats. And if you turn up winning just 20 or 30% of that seat, it would be catastrophic for the alliances.
So then, Advocate Mishra, do you at this time feel that the UPA or the India Alliance, as it is called, is stronger, more united as compared to what happened in 2019 and 2014?
Yes, in my view, it is. And the Congress, as I said, is doing the right thing as being one of the most senior and the largest block of that alliances. And my advice and my hope for the Congress would be that they realize their strength in terms of, the presence in India and seek for the majority representation from where the Congress feels that it can win more seats and must leave the other regions to the regional chhatraps where they are very strong and in stronger position.
Fair enough. Sumit, do you think the Congress has finally learnt a bitter lesson. It may have taken it 10 years to learn it, but it finally has. And how is the BJP strategy going to be, rather the NDA strategy going to be here on to take on the might of India Alliance, where we clearly see that it is stronger, more united, and together to fight the NDA might?
Megha ji, thanks for having me on your show. What we are hearing, if that is right, I think the Congress has already conceived defeat. Ek Modi sab pe bhari. That's what the Honorable Prime Minister said in the Parliament, right? Now it is coming true at the electoral level. Now imagine the grand old party of India, the big old party of India, Nehru Gandhi Khandan, cannot even contest 421 seats what they did last time. If you look at 421 seats contested, they won 51, 52. That is 11-12%. So if you go by that logic, if you contest 250, you're going to win 27, 28. So are you telling me that you're going to be smaller than a DMK or a ADMK or a regional party? So is Congress then going to become a regional party and AAP is going to become a national party? The thing is, election is also about persona. Election is also about perception.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But as the saying goes in Hindi, gadhe ko bhi baap banana padta hai. So Congress understands its limitations right now. It is playing on the back foot. The idea is for the India Alliance to throw out BJP from power and then take control of the center, and then finally bring about an action plan within the Congress at how to completely reform itself, rise from the ashes, and then fight in a stronger bastion that it creates for itself against the BJP.
Megha ji, all said and done, when we talk of Bua Batija getting together, when we talk of SP, VSP getting together, when we talk of these alliances, how many of them culminate on the paper? That means these all people are so timid, they're scared of Modi, even at a parliamentary level, even at a central level. I'll tell you one example. Today, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary ji, what did he say? Hum Mamata Banerjee se bheek nahi mang rahe, we don't want 2 seats. This is Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary ji today or yesterday. So if that is the level of cohesion between them, even if you contest or do not contest, Mamata ji is willing to give you 2 seats. Somebody will give you 3 seats, 4 seats, but will Congress cannibalize itself for the opposition? And even that opposition is not going to win. Now, for example, Arvind ji was saying yesterday, you are not letting me contest because you are scared that I'll contest the Lok Sabha elections. Arvind ji, you have 1 Lok Sabha MP. So if you are going to contest or not contest, how does that change? As far as BJP is concerned, they are always in election mode. They are a cadre-based party. They have a control at a Panama Pramukh level. Now, Megha ji, theoretically speaking, anybody's vote transforming to anybody is not so easy. I am not transferring stock from one account to another. It's not a ledger entry. When Bua Batija got together, could they defeat Yogi Adityanath ji? No. Because the people of India know if there's a prime ministerial choice, rather than having a Banumati ka
You're
pitara.
giving an example of Uttar Pradesh, but when we take a look at example of Tamil Nadu, or we take the example of the of West Bengal and the TMC's repeated performances, or we take a look at Telangana, or in fact even taking a look at Kerala, can that united front that has been put up in the form of India Alliance help India Alliance and the Congress? Because their aim is at this point of time is not showcase their superiority and winnability, but their focus right now is to remove BJP from the position.
Megha ji, look, Mamta ji is giving you 2 seats anyway. Somebody will give you 3 seats anyway. So how does Congress getting together or not getting together matter? If it's a 40-60 arrangement, 50-50 arrangement, then you say you are joining the strength. But if I give you 2 seats to contest, मैं तो आपके हाल पे रहम खा रहा हूँ. How will 2 seats matter? Anyway, it is Mamta Didi who is going to be in power, or it is Mr. Reddy who is going to be in power, or it's somebody else who is going to be in power in his own region.
Okay.
So how does Congress sacrificing or not sacrificing change the equation? Equation remains the
All
same.
right, fair enough. You make a strong point. Shikha Rai, quickly then coming over here. Do you at this point of time need to change your stratagem to fight the election? You also
Not at all.
If BJP and the NDA were to lose the election, it is going to be a coalition government. It's a definite point that it is not going to be a Congress leader who is going to be as the Prime Minister, depending on the number of seats that are won by the political parties, the regional parties who fight the election against the BJP, against the NDA, and according to their winnability, there is going to be a decision taken as to who is going to be the Prime Minister after the post-poll discussions take place. So how does this trend look for the BJP?
See, Modi ji is becoming Prime Minister again in 2024, has been strengthened again by this statement of the Congress saying that they'll be contesting at 255 seats. This is a step further, They have conceded, they have surrendered to the regional parties. And as you said, that there'll be a strong India alliance because they have conceded. No, where is the strong alliance? As said by Sumit ji, in Bengal, Adhir Ranjan ji is daily, giving statements against, says we don't need Mamta's pity. Why is she offering us two? Where is the strong alliance?
Okay.
When they say that we are looking for the influence of the regional parties, definitely regional parties have more influence than Congress in the states. They would ask for obviously more shares. So that is why I said at the very beginning that is a very near future. This is just a statement today, but in the coming few days, you see to it. Where is the alliance gone? Mr. Akhilesh Yadav is saying that he'll be contesting on 65 seats in UP, 10 seats to Congress. Where would be the major party, Congress party in this
Fair
alliance?
Enough. That's a big question. That's a question mark on Congress's winnability, Congress's position as a national party in the country. And Advocate Mishra, is it safe now to say that the Congress is all but wiped out in the political scene of our country?
No, that is not entirely correct. And I think it is in a highly underestimation of the strength of Congress. And I fail to understand when the Congress is fighting for the 255 seats, as you are suggesting, how it becomes lesser seats than Aam Aadmi Party or Akhilesh Yadav or Mamta Banerjee. Therefore, the question is about the winning the seats. You become majority partner in the alliance after winning the seats and not contesting the seats. And therefore, there is an evaluation of each seats within the India bloc. And if not, there should be where the seats should go to the party who is in a position to win it. Please understand that even at such a great performance of BJP got only 37% of votes. And now they are aiming at the 50%, which they are obviously entitled to do that. But
okay, fair enough. Whatever that you're saying, the India Alliance is coming together. It's good for them. They are showing a united front. Maybe their chances of winning, I don't know, they may be high, they may be low, only time will tell. But the question that the Congress has conceded defeat, the fact that it won less votes and less seats in the 2014 election, in 2019 it became even lesser. So at this point, instead of facing the humiliation of winning even lesser seats than last election, they've decided to let go. They've decided for the regional parties to take center stage. And finally, they know that their relevance at this point of time has reduced. And therefore, conceding defeat is what it is going to look like.
No, I think that's correct. That should be the right strategy. In a battle, you take the 2 steps back to take the 3 steps forward, rather than keep fighting from the front when you know that you are going to lose the war. I'm taking these 2 steps back.
Yes, fair enough. On a united front, yes, that's a good stratagem to go by. But by working in a team, you are reducing your influence within the alliance. So then you give the priority to the Aam Aadmi Party, to Arvind Kejriwal, to Mamata Banerjee, to MK Stalin. Then that further breaks down your position at erstwhile Congress that has ruled the country for 30 years, and this is what you have been reduced to.
No. It's rather strengthen the position rather than reducing it. That's the way of looking at it. You may look at it as if reducing your status. I believe it is increasing and strengthening your status, because still the Congress is fighting on the half of the total Lok Sabha seats. If the fighting on 255 seats, more kind of. So how it is reducing rather than accommodating by accommodating the regional strength, you are showing that you are the leader. You are in a position of strength, and therefore you are giving space to other partners
who can win
in cohesive unit.
Okay, fair enough. Sumit, quickly a response from you. Now, if we take if we turn things around over here and say that even if the Congress is fighting the 255 seats, there will still be more number of seats than their regional India Alliance members are going to fight from.
You see, point is, Meghaji, I brought an important point. Last time you fought 422, you got 52, 11%. If I assume the same hit rate, you're going to end up with 27 seats. Is possibility DMK or Akhilesh Yadav or somebody, a regional party, might end up having more than you at a national level. If Congress is accommodating or bada dil hai Congress ka, why Akhilesh Yadav is not showing bada dil? Why Mamta Didi is not showing bada dil? Why DMK is not showing them bada dil? Everybody is contesting his because they know.
But when Mamta Banerjee knows, it's a guaranteed win for Mamta Banerjee from Lok Sabha elections in
That
West
is it.
Bengal. And it is a guaranteed win for MK Stalin of the DMK from Tamil Nadu. As there have been statistics that show that. So why? I mean, it's only logical for these regional parties to fight it out against the BJP, against the NDA from there. Okay, all right. Interesting, fair enough. Interesting discussions, interesting developments. Thank you all for joining me on the telecast. We'll keep a close eye. Obviously, the seat sharing formula of the India Alliance is the topmost priority. There are also signals being given that Rahul Gandhi is going to start his Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra from 14th of January, and a decision with regards to seat sharing is going to be taken before that. What happens next? It's a close watch. Thanks for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.